Hello, traders all around the world. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good day, regardless from where you're going to be joining and be watching this recorded stream. It's a beautiful day, and it's my pleasure to once again share my thoughts regarding the forex business, how it is done technically for my humble beginner analysts and traders all around the world. I remain your Javan FX right here on YouTube. So today I'm going to begin the continuation of how to properly know how to know the direction of the market long term on the monthly charts, the monthly time frame. All right. So how to know the direction, the long term view of the market direction on the higher time frame, such as the monthly time frame. Okay, so on my previous video about this same particular topic, I explained what beginner analysts and traders ought to be looking at when it comes to the first time they want to approach the chart. They want to make the analysis from the whatever time frame. So my explanation was that they should always never to forget to check the monthly time frame first. What are you going to the monthly time frame to do? To know the long term direction of the market on the monthly chart, so that you can better align your analysis with that long term view of the monthly time frame. Okay, so in my previous video about this topic, I talk about excuse me, I talk about the monthly bands, right? Yes, the monthly band, as we can see here, is what is going to help. As you can see, this is my monthly band area. All right, and I explained that the monthly band is what is showing the long-term view direction of the market, right? So in this scenario, this is AUD card that I used on the previous video, so I'm still going to continue right here. Okay, so the AUD card, from what we can see right here, we can see that the market has rejected from this particular area multiple times. All right, so I put a line right here to represent the monthly resistance band area, and I also do that for the support right here. Now I also said I was going to make another video to explain why did I choose, which I actually did explain part of it on my previous video about this topic. Why did I choose this particular area? Why not here? All right, as a resistance area. And why did I choose here as support? Why not here as support? All right, which I actually explained partially on my previous video. Now today I'm going to be talking about in fuller details why I choose these areas as my support and resistance band area. Okay, and why I'm not actually, for me, usually I don't use line. Okay, I don't use line. I don't just use one particular line, but it's a choice for anybody. For me, if I want to choose a line, I can choose a line if I want to, because I've come to understand, even if it's a line that I'm using, it doesn't mean that I will be expecting the market, right? I'm expecting the market to come down all the way. For example, on the monthly chart here, I'm not going to be expecting the market to come down, you know. Okay, excuse me, we have to, all right, so that we can clearly see that. All right, so let me take that again. Okay, so I'm not going to expect the market to come down, do what it wants to do and come down to touch this green line before I can say, oh, the market has gotten to the monthly support band area, so I'm going to be looking for opportunity to buy the market all the way, okay, back to the upside. That's not what I'm going to do. All right, because the market sometimes can, come down. Oh, excuse me, not this one. All right, let me just see. The market can come down, all right, do what it wants to do, and finally decide to come somewhere here, you know, and go up long term. And the market cannot even come all the way sometimes to this level. So this area is going to be part of what? Part of the area. That is the reason why I usually use to say area, 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 not a line. All right, not a line. The monthly support and resistance band are not a line, they are areas. Okay, so the market sometimes can get to this green line area or even close to it before it reverses, making its way to the upside. Now, I'm going to open the chart clearly so that we all can clearly see the chart very well. Okay, now I choose this area, okay, as my resistance area. Why? Because back in time, before all of these candles, all right, this was what we have back in time. So let's just say, for example, this was what we have. So this was what the Australia, okay, Australia and Canada. This was where they were maintaining their business trade agreements, okay, whatever import and export that they were doing, and other traders that are, I mean, other tourist visitors that are visiting Australia or Canada buying, you know, physically buying Australian dollar or Canada dollar. All right. So they are all together trading the market, buying and selling, and the data was just moving. Okay. So the data, when the market came to this level, as here as what? As a resistant area. Okay, I mean support, as we can see here, it uses that support right here, then finally it broke to the downside. All right, came to this area, so I'm going to, okay, like this. Okay, so came to this area as support area, went up to this area too as what? As resistant area, came back down again as support, went all the way up as resistant, and finally came down here as support, then back all the way up right at resistance. So this was where they were keeping their trade agreement in between, you know, these regular areas that the market came one time, it bounced that at that area as support, and finally it came to this as resistance, and it came to this area, you know, multiple times, support, 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 so to this area, then finally it came up right here as resistance. So this gives us an idea of whatever trade agreement between Canada and Australia, they have decided to keep a balance, or in other words, equilibrium between their trade and export and import trade business deal. All right, they decided to keep it balanced, so it was balanced at this time. But later on, the market started pushing for whatsoever reason. All right, the at this area, once the market crossed that band area, okay, it becomes, Australia dollar becomes expensive. All right, and once Australia dollar becomes expensive, Canada will not be able to do business with them because their goods will become so expensive. So Canada will not be able to buy goods from them. And that is where Central Bank of Australia will have to come in and make sure that whatever policy that is not favorable to Canada anymore, they try to adjust it so that they will be able to continue their trade business deal or trade transaction deal with Canada again. And that is where we now see price start coming in back into the band area. As you can see right here, this market that was out before drop in, tested that area once right here. Okay, we can see the market came down, tested that area once right here, then finally price started going all the way to the downside. All right, so that is what happened back in time right here. And as you can see right here, they also maintained that same area. All right, that area of support. So you can see right here, they maintain that area of support many years ago, and I think that was let me see, June, the 1st of June 1998, as we can see right there, 1998. So after that, they started, they, because their trade agreement between themselves, you know, they have a trade equilibrium between themselves. Okay, we can see price went up, but could not at the time, for whatsoever reason that you and I are not aware of, did not get to the band, which is the resistance band area, right? Then what happened? The market went down to find a new level of support right here, as we can see right here. The market came all the way down to find a new level of support. So whatever their business deal, whatever their transaction, whatever export and import that they were doing, what happened, you and I don't know. Okay, the market broke that level of support that they were maintaining before. What here? Let's find out. What here was that? That was uh so speaking of this area, okay, let me put line. That's it. That was, as you can see right here, 2000, right? That was on the 1st of August 2000, right? Yeah, 2000. The market broke that support level. And what happened? What happened at that area? The market sold from here down, went down, came back up. What here? Did the market came back up right here? That was January, 1st of January 2001. The market came back up and rejected at that level, as we can see right here. The market came up right here and rejected, went all the way down, came back to that same support level that the market found 2000 and what year was that again? That was yeah, 2001. Was it? Yes, 2001. Yep, right here. Okay, right here, 2001. Okay, so the market returned back to that area at level of support, and from that level the market went all the way back up again. It went back all the way, all the way to that same previous resistance, all right, from 1997, all right, this level here that the market broke to the downside, 997. After the market went down for years, okay, found a new level of support, went back all the way to that resistant area that the market broke out from 997. The market went up right there of February 2004, which is like 3 years after. 2 years after, the market went all the way up back to that resistant level, maintaining that area as resistant area. Now, after that, the market fell down all the way back to, did not just break again this level of support here. All right, this level of support that the market found established here 2098. The market established this support level here 998. So the market did not just terminated it, okay, when it was coming down right here. It terminated it, went up back, terminated it again the second time around 2008. All right, it terminated it 2008, then finally established again. Okay, confirm, not establish, rather it confirmed this support level that was formed here 2001, same 2001 April, and 2001 March 2001. So the support that was formed here initially, this on 2008 October 1st, the market came to do what? To confirm that area of a new support. So after confirming that area of new support right here, right now we have a new level of support. The market went up, break this previous support level, went up back again, still respecting. All right, so this is one thing I want you guys to take note. The market went up back, still respecting that same particular resistant area that Australia and Canada agreed to maintain as their trade agreement resistant area from the data we can see here. So the market went all the way up right there, although price break a little bit higher right here as we can see to the upside, but eventually still came back in, forming a double top right here before the market sold to the downside. As we can see, the market came all the way down right here and rejected right now at that previous support area, that previous support area that the market found, okay, right here around 2000, is it 2000, no, 1986. All right, so the market established that area 1986, found a new, established rather, not even found a new support. So during 1985, that is where I found this support right here and established it 1986, a year after. So and so many, for very many years the market has been using that area, as you can see, what a support area right here. Even when the market broke it to the downside, found a new level of support, we can still see that now, right now, right here, we can see 2020, the market also came to that level, that previous support area, and bounced to the upside, and now it is still struggling to break through from that support area right here. So on a long-term view, on a long-term view, since the market is still maintaining this area as a monthly band resistant area, long-term view, we're expecting price to come down here. Now, why am I expecting price to come here? Why am I not expecting price to reverse from this area here and go all the way back to the resistance? Well, anything can happen in the market. All right, there's no right or wrong from the way I've been taught. The market can decide to, whatever agreement between Australia and Canada, they might just decide to maintain their trade agreement or trade business deal at this level of support and allow the, maybe whatever export and import, maybe Australia is looking at the Canadian dollar being expensive for them, so they don't want to do business with Canada for whatsoever reason, and tourist visitors are finding it hard to get the Australian, to get the Canadian dollar. Okay, so maybe it's difficult for them, so they don't want to visit Canada. So okay, I made a mistake. So the Australian citizens are finding difficult, tourism visitors are finding difficult to get the Canadian dollar, all right, to go to Canada because it's expensive for them to buy their currency. So maybe that's the reason why we are having this movement. We can see the data, the market is refusing to go all the way down. All right, so based on the theory of or technical analysis of monthly bands area, we are looking for price to come down right here. But for whatsoever reason, we are looking at the market right here, right now. It's finding it difficult to go all the way down, but let's hope and see. Maybe in the future, the market is going to fall and break this support level, then approach this support level. So that is what we are. But right now, this is where we are. So whatsoever reason Canada and Australia are dragging between themselves, I don't know. We don't know. But for me, all right, based on my education that I've received so far from my mentors about this business, I'm expecting price to fall. All right, long term, based on the bands, the long term view, I'm expecting price to come down here. All right, guys. So that is what I am expecting to see. Now, I choose to put my monthly bands. Now, I'm going to take this one off. Okay, I'm going to take this off. And I'm not using this anymore. as my support. All right, support band area. I'm using this as my support band area. Now I'm putting it in this manner, and now I'm going to explain, okay, further details. So normally I usually used to use the wick, all right, multiple wick touches, and also I usually also use the body of the candles, all right. So I'm using this as my support area. Better still, I can move it to this level, because this was where the market first of all established the support area before it went up and came down here, and we have multiple touches. So I can decide, because it's an area, I can decide to put my support area like this. All right, this is for me. This is the way I do my own thing. All right, guys. Now for the resistance, I look at, this was where the resistance started from. Okay, guys, this was where the resistance started from. Okay, so if I'm going to take my resistance like this, what I'm going to do is, I'm not just going to put this line here. I'll rather move it a little bit down to this level, or better still, I can choose to put it this way, or better still, I can just decide to do it any way I like. All right, so I'm not just going to look at the past, I'm also going to look at the present. All right, I'm going to look at the present. Okay, I'm going to look at the present. So this is the present right now. So this was what we have, or this is what we have here right now. So I also did not neglect the fact that I have this wick right here. Okay, we can see the market touches this area and fell to the support area. Now while I'm not neglecting this wick here, I'm also using it to take a look at what happened here back in time. Like I said, this was where the market, first of all, pick a resistant area here. So if we look at this line here, we can see that it is in alignment with this market movement that happened here before all of this scenario right here. So this is the reason why I'm picking this area as my resistance. I'm not neglecting the previous first time the market established or found a resistant area. Now, so this, I'm going to move this. Now I'm going to bring this all the way down right here. Okay, so it's an area. Okay, so I have this weak resistance here. This one is at area right here. So all of this is just, for me, I consider it to be fake out, like the market went out of the bounds, all right, and when the central bank interfered, we can see the market went in back inside, so as to continue whatever trade agreement between Australia and Canada will continue to remain in between the bands support areas that they've established by their export and import trade between themselves, and also tourists, visitors visiting individual countries, buying their currencies, and we as retail traders, professional traders all around the world, buying and selling these two currencies, all at the same time. And we can see how price, which is the data that we can see, also maintaining this resistant area and this support area. So this is the reason why I choose, for me, to do my support and resistance monthly band area. So this is where I'm doing my own specifically for me. You can decide how you want to do yours, all right, but I'm only sharing what I know and that has been working for me. And let's take a note, it's not really necessary that what I'm doing, if you do it, is going to work for you. Okay, why? Because we have different personalities. So individual of us are going to establish, we're going to create something from what we learn from other people. We're going to create something for ourselves that we can use, that is in line with our personality and is going to work for us. So this is not the way my mentor did his own, but this is the way I've chosen to do my own. All right, so I'm just sharing with you guys so you guys can use what you are watching here right now to establish something for yourself, and it's going to work for you. But let's not forget that the most important thing is that the long-term view is what we are discussing on this video, the long-term view or the direction of the market. All right, so as we can see here, the market is telling us that the long-term view is going to go all the way to the downside. I hope you guys understand properly very well everything I've explained in details in this video. All right, so quickly we are going to go into a very quick analysis on this pair, and we're going to be looking at what is the movement. Okay, where do we think that price is going to go to? All right, this is just a little touch up I want to do adding up to this topic for today. So my own humble opinion, I'm looking at price going, okay, long term. I can see the short term trend, okay, lower low right here, lower high. We have extension, so we have correction, okay, and then we have extension, and then we have which is impulse and correction, and right now we are here. Okay guys, so this is what we have right now. So this movement here is an extension, retracement, extension, retracement. So we are expecting the next extension leg to the downside. So right now, what is the short-term trend? Okay, so previously we have the short-term trend started from here because, you know, previously it was higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and it formed a lower low right here. Lower lows, then it changed again, higher highs, higher low, and higher high right here, right? Then we have now we have a lower lows, lower high, we have a lower lows, we have a lower high, we have a lower lows, we have a lower high, and we have a lower lows, we have a lower high, and then we have a lower low. After that, what happened? The market changed the trend right here. It started making higher highs, higher lows, and higher high. All right, and now what do we have right here? What do we have right here now? We have lower lows. So this is a lower low, lower high, and this is a lower low. Let's check it very well. Yes, we have a lower low right here. So this market here swept the liquidity of this bearish candle right here, but then it gave a signal for a buy. All right, a pin bar, a bullish signal, bullish pressure, and we can see how the market just, you know, went all the way to the upside. Oops. Okay, I'm going to bring that back again. All right, so right here. All right guys, so right now what can we say is the trend? Okay, and we have also the trend line confirming the downtrend right here. We have the trend line confirming the trend. So even if when the market, as we can see here, broke the trend line right here, it doesn't mean that the market trend is not still down. The market trend is down, but the trend line has been broken. And even if the trend line was broken previously, we can see that the market is back inside the trend line again. So for me, based on the short-term trend, all right, the short-term trend is still down. Yes, lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, hopefully lower high, then we're going to see a new lower low. All right, and right here, in my own humble opinion, okay guys, in my own personal humble opinion, I can see that right here there was what I called support. All right, we have a support right here, and believe me, that support that you're looking at right here right now, you are not going to see let me change the color. Okay, you see the market resisted here. It created a support on the smaller time frame that you are not seeing right now. It created a resistance, and now the market broke it to the upside, broke it to the downside, and also rejected right here as another resistance right here. And now the market is falling to the downside. So for me, I can also see that the market has also approached another support area back in time right here. We can clearly see how the market reacted to this level of support right here, right? So the market crossed it to the upside, tried to go down, pushed up, and now it's back to that level. And that's the reason why we can see right now on the monthly chart, price is already pushing to the upside. Excuse me. The market's already pushing to the upside right here. All right. But still, I'm still expecting a sell. So let's keep our eyes focused on AUD CAD. If this market, all right, should close, if the market should close below, all right, if this market on the monthly time frame should close below this previous October candle low right here, if November candle closes below it, that will be a signal for the continuation of the sell. All right, guys, that is going to be a signal, because right here the market is going to continue to fall. Even if the market should buy, I'll be expecting the market to buy to no other area than this area right here, test this level, then make its way all the way down to the downside in the nearest future. So you guys want to keep your eyes on AUD CAD as you are trading on the smaller time frame. And believe me, if you aligned your trading in the long-term direction view of the monthly time frame on the smaller time frame, 7 times out of 10 you are going to have more wins and you are going to lose less. All right, guys, so that is what I want to share with you guys. If we go to the weekly time frame quickly, all right, if we go to the weekly time frame, we are going to look at how the candle closes for the week. All right, the candle did not close below the weekly candle low, which is right here. Okay, this is the candle low, weekly candle low. As a matter of fact, it closed at a level of support area, but let's not forget that the monthly controls the weekly. So if the monthly is still going to continue to push down, then we're going to see price push down further. All right, so in my own humble opinion, I will be expecting a push to test this black line, this area. All right, test it, and if for any reason the Australia dollar is a bit stronger, probably we're going to see price move and test 50% of this previous weekly candle week. Okay, after testing it, we're going to see price push to that side. All right, that is what I'm expecting to see this coming week as the market is getting, gearing up to open for the week. All right, guys, so that's what I'm expecting so far before we can look at price coming again towards this level of support, in my own personal humble opinion. All right, guys, so this is what I want to share with you guys today, and hopefully this is going to be beneficial for you guys. If you like it, please, I will be very, 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 very happy and appreciate it if you guys can share with your friends, and also smash the like button. And also, if you have not yet subscribed, please do me a favor, please try to subscribe, so that when I share, don't forget to hit the notification button too, so that when I share any of my content right here on YouTube, you'll be among the first persons that will get the notification, and you can watch the video and learn 1 or 2 things that is going to help you in your trading journey. All right, guys, I really appreciate you. Once again, I remain your humble J-Van FX right here on YouTube. So stay tuned with me as I join in sharing my little knowledge of this business like every other person right here on YouTube, so that you guys can take a better advantage of it and make a good use for yourself. Thank you once again. I appreciate you guys. Until the next time, stay tuned for the next video.